Alright, we are diving into Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch. The original Nintendo Switch. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. Yeah, so I'll get one eventually, but playing it on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm starting over because my original Switch had a catastrophic battery failure, and yeah, that sucked. But Nintendo was actually cool enough to give me a new one under warranty, despite the fact that my Switch was like 2 or 3 years out of warranty. So I really appreciate that. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the save data for my original playthrough of Animal Crossing New Horizons, so I can't just simply create my Chicken Bisque account and then move into my original island. I'm having to start over from scratch, but that's okay because it's been a couple years since I've actually played the game, so to re-experience it's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a big new update coming out on January 15th, so we're going to have a lot of content to dive into, and I'm not going to make this a regular thing. I'm going to play it every once in a while when I want to have fun. I'm not going to do an episode for everything that I do, you know. It's just going to be like maybe a couple times a month or once a month I'll post a video and we'll see where we're at, you know, and just have some fun. But in this month, I do want to really focus in on a lot of the new added content and see what all we're going to get to experience. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into the new island life on the island of Booberdoos, which is named in honor after my cat, Boober Doobers, who passed away recently, and not the one that I named my channel Chicken Bisque, as in the soup bisque. I know I misspell it. It's not, my name's not Chicken Biscuit, it's Chicken Bisque. That soup that I fed to my other cat, who's still with me, thankfully. But yeah, so we're going to dive into this new island adventure on the Isle of Booberdoos. Let's get to it. Cheers, Mr. Nook. First is first, I'm going to go around and I'm going to collect. First is first, I'm going to go around and collect all of these weeds and sticks and things like that. Because one, I want my island to look nice, and two, I want to use the sticks to be able to craft things, because I know I need to craft things. My island has natively peaches on it, so that's what we're going to start off with as far as fruits go, which of course we can sell all that stuff early on and make a fair amount of money to be able to upgrade things. But we're going to have just an absolute ton of things to do starting off brand new. can't fish yet, don't have a shovel, I can't cross the river yet. So, which I really do wish that they would let you craft a stick first to be able to, a pole first to be able to jump across. But where I want to put, here, I'll let the map pop up. If you go all the way to the top of the map, where you have that elevation and you have the big elevation off to the left where the river comes down, then kind of centered top of the map, you have that smaller elevation, the highest point elevation. That's where I want to move my house to when I can actually build a house and move it. So I think that'd be really cool, but obviously I have to get the ability to do terraforming and stuff like that so that I can put a ramp up there and, be able to do all that stuff. But out of all of the islands that they had, I liked the layout. There was one other one I liked, but this one I just like the best. I wish that it would allow you to refresh, because it's randomly generating these anyway. So it's like, hey, just let me refresh a few times, and see if I like a better random design over, just the 4 static ones. You're like, hey, here's the 4 random designs or whatever that we gave you. Deal with it. This is all you get to choose from. At least I think it's randomly generated. It may not be. They may just have a bunch of preset designs. But it would be nice if they let you refresh, Though I guess with the terraforming capability that you get later on with the construction license, I guess maybe it really doesn't matter because you can reroute rivers and build things up and, so maybe it just doesn't matter ultimately. Which actually, that's kind of like, now I kind of want to challenge myself that. I want to kind of challenge myself like, okay, let's take a picture of this. No. I didn't want to hit, that was the wrong button. That right there. And, see, unfortunately, I don't have the phone at the moment. Whoop. Yeah, see, I don't have the phone at the moment, so... until I get that, I can't take a bigger picture. But, I mean, like, I'm going to keep that as a reference. I think I might actually take that screenshot and put it into Photoshop and actually rework it and come up with a plan on how to completely redesign this entire island. There we go. Get a little bit better view. And that's the Penguin Flow. That's her campsite right there. I set that up for her. And then just to the right of it is where my tent is set up. How many of these things do I have? I already have over 100. Nice. That's the thing I love about this game is it's just so chill. It really is. It's so chill. And I'm like, my brother has a Switch too, and he has a Switch, and he recently bought a Switch too, and he's gonna get the update, because I think it's like only $2 or something like that. And if you already own this, and he already owns this game on the Switch, so he transferred everything over to a Switch 2, and he's going to get the update, so he'll have the Switch 2 version. But as far as I'm aware, Switch 1 and Switch 2 players still can play together, so that will be kind of cool, because he'll be able to come over and bring me, gifts, things that I had and lost with, losing my original save. That yellow tent right here, this is mine. And, because there's a lot of stuff that I had. I mean, I had one section of my island that was completely decked out with the Super Mario stuff. In my house, I had a room that was it was just all the Splatoon stuff. I had maxed out every vacation house in the vacation job, where you do the home designing. I had every fish, every fossil, every bug. I mean, I played this game for like 2 years nonstop. I would play it, at least twice a week, 3 times a week for like 2 years. And I put a lot of time into like fully decking out everything and having, I had the Mario tube so that I could quick travel through my island. So, but again, it's like, it's okay because I get to re-experience this, and it's almost like I get to have it all over again for the first time because that new update that's coming out is going to be massive. It's adding so much content to the game and making the game relevant again after all this time, because this game came out in 2020 at the height of the pandemic, and it was such a godsend at that time because of all the stress that the pandemic was putting people under. And me and my best friend's wife and my brother, we would all jump on this and play together and just sit on Discord on our phones and just talk and have fun. And it was a way for us to chill, with all the restrictions and things like that. I mean, it wasn't that bad here, but it was still like, it was, I don't know, it's kind of weird because 2020 wasn't that long ago. It was only, really 5 years ago at this time. And, because 2026 just started, obviously, so it was only 5 years ago. But there's almost a sense of nostalgia, It's almost like there's a sense of nostalgia in re-experiencing this game. And then what makes it almost even more special is that I'm getting to re-experience this game and experience the chill of the game, but at a time where, I mean, I know that the economy isn't really that great. I know that there's issues out there, but we don't really have the weight of something like we had with the pandemic. So it's almost a completely different experience. It's almost just like so much more relaxing, so much more just enjoyable, and like bringing that warmth back and that smile that Animal Crossing games has been bringing for decades. I never played the original. Well, I have played the original one. I never played the original one when it originally came out because I didn't have a GameCube at the time. So I didn't experience Animal Crossing until City Folk on the Wii came out. And my favorite thing about that, really honestly the only reason I got it was because it had the microphone, so you could chat in game while you're playing with friends online. And I had family members that lived in a different state, so they had a Wii, I had a Wii, we got the game, we had the microphone, we set everything up, we'd visit each other's town, and we'd just sit there and like hang out for hours, and talk. And it was like, we were able to just hang out with our family. It didn't matter that they were states away. We were able to hang out, and it was like super freaking cool and like just so much fun. So that got me hooked on Animal Crossing. And while I enjoy Animal Crossing in general, nothing hit like City Folk, just because of the human interaction you had with the microphone and being able to talk with the people who are in your town, visiting your town. Nothing hit like that until this game came out, you know. And yeah, I know this doesn't have in-game chat. I think it does for the Switch 2, so when I get a Switch 2 and, you know, I'm not going to get the updated version. I'm just going to play this on the Switch because I have the physical copy of it. Unless I have to get the Switch 2 version to partake of in-game chat, which I don't think we do. I think that's separate now. But I think that's probably the only thing that that's kind of different with this one, is the fact that with this game, you know, it's like I have to have my phone with me and, you know, be on the Discord app. But nonetheless, like, this is oddly therapeutic, just sitting here cleaning this island up, you know, starting fresh and saying, this is my island, you know, this is where we're going to have a whole new adventure. And cleaning it up, it's hours, and just sitting here and chatting to, you know, a microphone that's dangling in front of my face on a, you know, boom arm coming off of my little roller rack setup that I have here, that I can just move in between my den where I have all my consoles and my computer room where I play computer games, and not know if anybody is ever going to hear any of this nonsense, and if they do, not know if they're even going to care. But yeah, this is really just, there is just an air of just like calming nostalgia. Something that just, I don't know, it's weird. I mean, this is just so much fun. I can't wait to see where this adventure takes us. You know, like I said, it's been a couple of years, so there's going to be plenty of stuff I remember and plenty of stuff that I don't. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. And yeah, I hope that you are excited to see what the new update's about and see where this island adventure is going to take us. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.